Welcome back, Anna Boys. Today we're covering the last episode of Mynoghra, the Apocalypse Bringer, man. And honestly, it wasn't too crazy of a bang, but it was still really solid. You know what I'm saying?
I expected a lot more from the Demon King.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Definitely didn't have a chance.
Like, the first thing that I see, he was like, all right, are you guys sure you want to do this? He was talking big game, right? But he immediately puts a shield over himself. So I'm like, okay, that's good because he knows they probably got something crazy. But the shield immediately disappeared. And he's like, wait a minute. That only happens if they're the chosen one. I was like,
that's what I was about to say, bro. His own game mechanics ended up getting him cooked.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that just tells me that if he was a player, he didn't even understand his game mechanics very well, right? Because if I know that the fire guy can, like, essentially have a cutscene that lets somebody become a hero, I'm not even sending him out. In fact,
you got a point.
I'm keeping him behind me.
No, you're right though.
That's
what
crazy.
I'm saying?
That's what he got.
I would have got packed up,
bro.
I didn't realize that
because that's how they become like the chosen heroes. Like they get the sacrifice happens, and they get that
they get
the little orb, right? And I think it's like it was a twofold mess up because not only did Isla dying make them become the chosen hero in his game, they also became a hero in the other game. So they got double buffed.
Mind you, it's two people, not one person.
It's not right. Like, it's
not just one person. It's two chosen heroes.
Dog.
Oh, that's crazy.
So now we have Atou with the Iceman's RPG power. So she low-key has like buffs from multiple games, and then the two twins got buffs from multiple games.
Yeah, bro. It's broken.
What do you do against that, bro? Like, I really felt bad for homie watching him try. Like,
bro, she melted his hand off.
Dog. And
like she blocked it with like the weapon first, and then I just saw his hand go into the weapon, and then it just dissolved his hand off.
Let's talk about before that in the first place. First of all, this man he skipped his whole like first phase.
Yeah, he did.
He went straight to demon time because he was like, honestly, I just feel like I need to go crazy just in case, right?
And he was right.
He was 100% correct. But then he has all these like swords sticking out of him like a porcupine, right?
Yeah.
And he shoots them all out at her, bro. This shit's where it gets really disrespectful, man. Homegirl looks at the swords and she's like,
beautiful.
Yeah, they don't work anymore.
And
all the swords fall.
I think what was more cold is that she said her sister's name and they didn't even have any action behind it. She just said, Carla.
And
understood. And the next thing you know, she puts him in the sludge, and then
he started like falling in.
It starts falling in, and I was like, nah,
bro. They had such immaculate chemistry, bro. It's like that one picture of LeBron and D Wade. That's literally how they was moving on that. And he had no chance. And mind you, they was aura walking him the whole time. Like they didn't even start running up on him until like the last second, bro. And like the crazy thing is, after she made his swords, all the weapons that he shot at them stopped working. They pick up his weapons. He tried to curse it, so like anyone who touches the weapon gets cursed. They turned it off.
Yep. And then they started like glowing themselves with some purple curse, the stuff that they had on their own. I was like, nah,
it was terrifying.
And then they started stabbing him and stuff. Lost his arm.
Oh, one girl stab starts melting him. The other girl stab like made him fall.
It was crazy.
Dang.
I was like, he's cooked here.
Dog.
But wait.
He had no chance, bro. I was sitting here like, why is the towel even going?
Facts. It was over with. But our new goat has showed up.
This part was crazy though, because I don't know if you peeped it, but right before the Demon King gets killed, right? Because remember he was talking about God the entire fight, and they said like, yeah, we don't believe in God, bro. They're like, you can't rely on nobody but yourself. We relied on people and they died. Yeah. So they was literally talking their shit. Yeah. But then afterwards, bro, this man was like, hey man, God's not gonna let me die. And right before he said the God's name, he gets cut in half.
By our new goat.
Bro, turns into 2 piles of money. That's got to be at least $1 million right there per pile. And so I'm sitting there like, okay, like who is this dude? And so after that dude kills him, right? The girls, because they're low-key just in crash out mode at this point, bro. They're like, why'd you mess up our fight? Bro,
the dude came in though. He came in with you sliced him. You ladies all right?
Yep. He did. I gotta give it to him, brother. I gotta give it to that brother, man. He was like, got y'all.
And then they started getting upset. He's all, wait, this is a misunderstanding.
Yeah, he said, we ain't even got to do all
I was just here to protect the Huns. Like, this is not what I expected it to be. Why are y'all so angry?
Bro, for real. I think what makes it crazy is at that point, I thought he was the god. Yeah, just because of his timing, like right before they said the name and then he killed him, I was like, oh, he must be the god that was summoned, right? And so the girls are about to attack him, but low key, he was about to.
Yeah, he would have let them know.
I ain't even gonna lie. I don't think they had it on him because he told him, he's like, hey, I don't think y'all can handle me.
He said, at y'all's level, y'all not taking me, man.
Facts.
Y'all sure? And I ain't gonna lie, he might be right on this one. He might be right on this one.
He was not wrong,
because he would have let it out before they could even do any.
It'd been over.
Yeah,
they would have died on the spot,
quick.
So they got lucky because Atou, apparently she was needed, man. She pulls up and she froze their feet, so they were still going to attack him. It wasn't even her showing up to stop them. She froze their feet so they couldn't move, right? And then she starts realizing like she can use these RPG mechanics like however she wants. And so pretty much the way she froze them, she could have legit got a guaranteed hit off. So I'm like, that's still really broken in the hands of a decently strong character already. You know what I mean? But at that point, I was like, okay, it's going to be over. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be looking. She was like, this is an order from the king. And they said, and?
the part that made me think crazy is that she actually let them go.
She let them go after they started realizing, though.
No, she let them go before that, and she was going to attack them. And then that's when they started getting those...
Oh, you're right, actually.
Those, like...
she was definitely about to try to pack him up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
As long as I don't kill him, I don't think the king would be too mad.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm sitting here like, the fact that you let them go, you could have just left them there and waited till they calm down.
Maybe it has a cooldown or something. Remember, it's not really her ability, technically. You know? I'll give it to that. Because, honestly, with the way the twins' powers looking right now, no, she could have done this.
I mean, if she froze them, maybe.
That was her only chance.
That's what I'm saying.
Because as soon as that other twin says, hey, you forgot how to do that, what do you do now?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's not right. The other one start melting you, like, it's over, bro. I don't know. True. They're kind of broken right now, man. But luckily, they ended up thinking about what the king said. He did say they were free, but he was like, make sure you're free as long as you're doing things your mom would approve of. You know what I'm saying? But
they forgot that part.
They did forget that part until the end.
Yeah.
And so that's when they really started calming down and being like, okay, you know what? Our mom wouldn't want us attacking our own people at the very least. So we just gonna chill. So they dropped their weapons and they're about to dip. But before they could even dip, because remember I was like, where did the other dude go?
I said he was hiding behind the money.
Oh, he was. He immediately ran up. He was like, hey man, look, y'all scary.
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm out of here. And we end up finding out, bro, he's not even the god. He got sent by a god. I don't know if it's the same god that's sending all these people messages, right? But he's essentially either an isekai protagonist or like a single player RPG player. That's crazy.
You said he got isekai'd, right?
Yeah, because remember it said this god sent me here, and you saw like the truck lights. So I'm like, truck con definitely got him, brother. Another casualty. But what's so nuts is like right after that, they cut to the witch that's been fighting the Saintess, right? And like this is like the 18th time she's fought the Saintess, bro. But each time she keeps coming back.
I thought it was 19th.
Well, 19th, you're right.
Yeah.
And each time she keeps coming back, and the Saintess is low-key getting tired. Like, bro, I've killed you like 18 different ways. But then we realized the reason why she was coming back like this is because this girl's game is like Dungeons and Dragons, bro. She's playing Baldur's Gate. So every time before she fights, she rolls a dice.
The problem is like, how come she rolled bad 18 times in a row? I feel like you don't roll that bad 18 times in a row. Like, I played games with you like that before. We have not done that any times before we won. Like, that doesn't
like
go that way.
Saving and restarting the game every single time to get a 20. To be fair, her dice was 100-sided dice.
True.
So I guess because this last time she hit 100. So as soon as she hit that 100, bro, they didn't even show what happened. The Saintess was just dead.
She's like, did I get a crit? Oh my god, I got a crit! I was like,
started tweaking, bro.
Yeah.
And we find out that her next target is gonna be Mynoghra. That's where her god is sending her. So I was just like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This show, even though the budget isn't as high as it's supposed to, the concept is really fire. Because it's not the first time we've seen like video game mechanics in a fantasy world where someone gets isekai to. But it's the first time where we're seeing multiple people isekai'd and they all have different power systems. This is kind of hard.
I want to know how they're gonna even fight her off though. Like they're gonna have to like wait for her to like run out of all her like
options or
equipment or whatever, because that's what happens when we play games like that. We just eventually run out of stuff, and they eventually like send us back to like our camp or something, right?
Exactly.
But that still means she's not dead
yet. Yeah, but it's gonna be hard to actually full on kill her.
Yeah,
but you know, this man Takuto, before he was in this game, he played every game because he was in the hospital, so he gonna figure something out, man.
I hope
now
so.
He's locked in a little bit, bro.
more than locked in, because what was that,
bro? And honestly, he finally figured out something. To remember, I asked that question at the beginning of the show. I was like, does he have abilities, or is he just like an overseer? But the way he was playing it was as if he was just like overviewing the entire like kingdom.
Yeah,
like it was a regular game. You know what I'm saying? And today, because he was so mad, bro, he punched the ground and he fell out the treehouse.
Yeah, and I was sitting there like,
the
fact that you could have done this a long time ago.
You could have been saved all your people for.
And what makes it crazy, they already look at you like you're this dark, evil person.
It wasn't for no reason.
I know, but just think about it though. So now that they seeing you punch trees down and stuff like that, no, they're probably frightened of you.
I think it's what they're just like. Oh, he's finally acting the way we thought he was going to be from the start.
That too.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think he just thought like, oh, they just think I'm scary. Like, no, brother, you are terrified. He's probably stronger than Atou.
I mean, what I just saw just happen with the new weapons. That was frightening. Bro. I'm sorry. Like once we saw the little pistol hit the ground, I was like, all right, that was a little crazy. We had to pause it for a second. We started laughing. I was like, nah, that was crazy.
That was nuts.
But then he kept talking.
Yeah.
I saw a stack of AKs.
Yeah, bro, because they asked him, they were like, yeah, but if we want to achieve that type of victory to bring back Isla and everything, like, won't we turn the whole world against us whenever they find out? And he was like, and? I was like, oh.
Let's just kill everybody.
He said, we don't have enemies. We're going to kill everyone who stands in our way.
I was like, okay.
My fault. Mind you, these are evil people. But technically, everyone who joins this country is evil. And even they were like, you sure?
They're only evil if they have to be, though.
That's true. That's how he trained them, but he just went full evil for a second. They were like, hey, put down the nine, Jamal.
Here's the thing, though. I feel like that mission is so funny because he says only be evil if you have to, but like Atau's going to take advantage of the offer when she gets a chance, because like I don't get to be evil the way I want to. So whenever the like
honestly you're
comes, right, I'm gonna take it.
You're a hypocrite because every time she gets the chance, bro, she be waxing people in the worst ways,
bro. Because like she don't get to do it on her own terms, like the way she wants to, like.
Nah, she'll start killing like you based off of like who you care about first.
Yeah, like
tell you your life was worthless. Like she be talking hella crazy.
She gonna take advantage of it when she gets the chance.
No, for sure. But after that happened, man, everybody was freaked out. But they're like, you know what? We still gonna stand by this crazy man.
you got to, right?
And he was like, maybe I should rephrase that. Maybe it sounded a little too crazy. Let me calm down a little bit. So that's kind of where the season kind of ends, where he's like, I'm still gonna do it, but we're not gonna have to go that crazy. I'm gonna make sure y'all still enjoy the country, because he was writing down strategies. I could just tell. I was like, he was about to have these people working like slaves to get his mission. I'm telling you,
they would all came in with like army guy stuff on.
It was like Doom guy, Master Chief.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
Nah, that's fair. That's fair, bro. But honestly, like I said, it wasn't too crazy of an ending of the season finale. They didn't leave us on a cliffhanger though, which I do appreciate. But I'm really excited for this next season of this show.
No, the next season's gonna be crazy because it's gonna be totally different, like characters out there that we get to see from different games, and
knowing that there's other players like for real is so tough to me, man.
Facts.
Like it's because at first, like these shows tend to be kind of predictable, right? It's like the person comes in with all this outside knowledge and they just eventually take over everything because they just know more than everybody else, right? They already played the game essentially, right? So it's like you're fighting a time traveler who knows your every move. Of course, like they're gonna win. But now we got like at least 4 of them.
There's probably more. They just haven't.
We probably haven't seen them yet.
There's definitely a couple out there.
It's gonna be like a fighting game character. Like, bro, I don't know. Like the potential is like limitless.
I hope they get a boxer in there. That's gonna be so.
Hey,
funny.
That might go crazy.
Because they always be loving them boxing games, man.
Bro, I can't wait, man. It's gonna be tough. But as far as this episode goes, man, what would you rate it?
I'll give it a 9.
That's fair. Honestly, I agree with that, man. Because like I said, this show didn't have like the craziest budget, but I would just say the plot and the story is actually really cool. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely very different. It was refreshing to watch. Aside from that, y'all let us know what y'all think of this show down in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch y'all. Peace.